Soumya. I'm going to explain about types of keys in database system. Right. The first is types of keys. I have listed out super key, candidate key, primary key, alternate key, composite, foreign, and unique keys. So these are some process steps of keys in SQL or in database. Right. The first is going to explain about super key. Here the super key will comes by unique key and super key. These both combinations of super key. An attribute or set of attributes that are required to identify a tuple in a relation, right? A super key may contain additional attribute that are not required for an. So here super key always have an additional attribute that is not required for an identification, right? So I am enlarging the table. You may be able to visible. Student ID, student name, address, age, gender and the semester I have included here. Here unique ID is going to be an student ID, but in super keys by merging with student ID by their student name, by merging student ID and their address. So like the super keys have a set of attributes to record a identified tuple in a relationship, right? Candidate key. Candidate keys are minimal set of super keys. Here the candidate keys are known as minimal set of super key. When there is a super key is a large version, the candidate key will be a smaller type. By this they are saying when the person given their name, voter ID, PAN, passport, these all steps are not required. By knowing for a particular people, when voter ID is given, it going to indicate the particular person. When he is giving its PAN number, it going to indicate the particular person. By issuing his passport number, he is going to indicate the personal, right? So all these three are such not necessary. So like super keys, candidate key also gather minimal necessary things, right? Primary key. Primary key is a candidate key which chosen by database administration for unique identification. No two rows can have a primary key same value. In the primary key, by choosing the database administration for unique identification, by super key will not give unique identification. In primary key particularly it going to represent an unique identification. No two rows have primary key same value. No two rows. In the two rows they will not have the same value. By these primary keys table, each and every row will have an single values and separate values. Every row must be primary key value and all the row that should be a primary key value. The primary key value cannot be null, so the value should not be null. In such way, in super key there should be a value in null, right? Value in primary key cannot be modified. The modifications in primary key should not be done. When the modifications is done, that is not represented as primary key, right? Alternate key. Candidate keys that primary key are called as alternate key. Candidate keys other than the primary key. When it is in primary key is in first step, it is a necessary things. It should not have a minimum null value, minimal value, no changes. Like also in candidate key, there should not be any values under this. Right? When they are issuing a PAN number, voter, passport number representing a particular people, that in that collection of one field record is enough for them. Example, when PAN number is collected for an individual, that is enough to get their full data, not their voter ID, passport, all these things are not required, right? Candidate key other than a primary key called as an alternate key. Foreign key. A foreign key is nothing but an attribute that is commonly linked between two relations using same attribute. With the same attribute, they are linking two other relations, right? Attribute may be primary key for one relation. By relating the two data, any one data should be a primary key data. By that way, they are called as foreign key, right? Both the relationship and table must contain same attribute because we are induced here primary key. It should have some values. So in foreign key, both the relationship table contain the same attributes, right? It can be referred as referential integrity. Unique key. Unique key is same as primary key. Which difference between the existence of null value? So here there should be an existence of null value. Unique key, remember ready, by listing out the all staff members, some staff members are ranking for topmost authorities. For that they have represented by such member ID. By taking all staff selections, every staff, each and every staff name is represented, and the top ranked people have some ID. So some that ID numbers are given in another one field or table. So for that particular person they are having a member ID, that is called an unique key. That unique person, that person have an unique ID for such several posters. So this is called an unique key. I think you all reached this point. Thank you.